Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to do the makeup essentials video, or the makeup starter kit video. Basically, I just want to show you the main products that someone that is just first starting out with makeup needs. Very basic, very simple, small, so that they can fit in a really small makeup bag, which I don't have at the moment, but any makeup bag that you guys want, you can either use like a pencil case, just anything like a wallet. Before I start with the products, if you guys are wondering, yeah, I did change my hair. I don't know if you guys can see it. I ombra'd my hair because in my last video I featured, or actually I showed you guys a highlighting kit that I got because I wanted to bleach my hair, but then I was like, I'm not gonna damage it too much. I don't want to go back and forth, like, you know, bleaching my hair and making it look practically just dead. A video about how I did this and what products I used and how, you know, the whole process was, and what steps I took and all of that to ombre my hair. Just let me know in the comments down below and I'll be happy to do it. So let's get started with the video. The first product that I'm going to show you guys is some sort of foundation. I feel like every person, well, not every person, but there comes a time when you do need to cover up different imperfections that you have. I don't recommend foundation for like a 13 or 14-year-old just because they have perfect skin, and even though they might go through the whole like acne kind of thing that teenagers go through, it's pretty much like, it's like virgin skin, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to mess with it too much. You don't want to put like tons of makeup on, because then in the long run your face is gonna look, it's gonna age prematurely and all of that. I would recommend a cream foundation because I feel like this is the easiest product to put on. You just have to put it in your makeup bag, and it comes with the sponge. So the one that I chose is the Loreal True Match Light Ivory. And I really like this foundation. Again, it's super blendable, super easy to use. It looks like that. And it comes, this one in particular is really good because it comes with a mirror right here. I don't want to blind you guys. And with a sponge. So you don't need a dual fiber blush, a stippling brush. You don't need any sort of brush to put the foundation on because you have the sponge already. So I feel like that is very convenient, and it's very practical too, and you're gonna get a lot of coverage, but you can definitely build it up if you use a little bit of the product and then pat it. You don't even have to use the sponge. You can use it with your fingers. You can just pick up a little bit of product, pat it on your cheeks, forehead, chin, and then sort of like blend it out with your fingers. But if you do have to cover a lot, you can just use the sponge and put a little bit more. So I feel like this would be perfect for someone who's first just starting out. Powder, this is not a foundation, but it is a powder. So you can either use a powder foundation or the cream foundation, or if you really want to, you can use the cream foundation and then set with some sort of powder or a powder foundation. So this is the NYC powder, which again, it comes with a mirror too, so that way you have like two mirrors that you can use. You don't have to take a mirror with you. And this is what the powder looks like. And for this, you do need some sort of brush. I would anyways, I would use one, but you get the little sponges too, which you can take. Now, as far as concealer goes, I would take a concealer that looks like this instead of a concealer like that comes in a pot, because for that you would, again, the packaging would be a lot more, it would be heavier than this one, and also you would need some sort of brush with that. So I would use this one, which is by CoverGirl, which I don't know the name of the concealer because it's super old, but this is number 1, so it's the lightest. So with this sort of applicator, which it pretty much, it looks like a lip gloss, it's so easy because, again, you don't have to use a brush. It comes with this thing. With the applicator, you just dot a little bit on like under your eyes, and then you can kind of conceal some sort of blemish as well. So this is super easy, it's super light, and it's really good. It gives you a lot of coverage, so this is really good. As far as the eyes go, the same thing. I think it would be ridiculous to put a lot of like single shadows or like big palettes. I would recommend either a palette from Wet n Wild, which this is the Color Icon palette, and this is in Walking on Eggshells, which looks like this. So again, you get a eyelid color, a crease color, and then a brow bone color. And you get pretty natural colors too, so that is something that I would recommend. I would not be, unless you really like to wear colors, but personally for every day, for something neutral and natural, I wouldn't take like a crazy quad with like purples and blues and greens and all of that, because it's way too much. So I feel like this one is perfect for that. Or if you guys want a quad, because this is a trio, you can use this one, which is by Maybelline. And this is the Emerald Smokes Quad. So you get a taupey color, a green, a champagne, and then like a really dark black with golden shimmer. So I wouldn't necessarily use the black one. I would just use it for just going out at night. For example, if you have a tiny makeup bag and you know that you're going to be spending like the entire day in school, and then at night you're going out to a club or to a restaurant and you're not going to go back home and get your makeup done, you can definitely use this, because you would use the black for like a smoky eye or something like that. I wouldn't say neutral, but they're very like everyday colors. I love this taupey color. Do a swatch of this one, which looks like that. It's a very nice everyday color, so this is just perfect for like to put like on the lid. You can put it in your crease, and then I like to use a champagne color, obviously, which is the one that I've used the most, so I would totally recommend this one too. So but it's up to you guys. If you guys don't want to take a trio or a quad, you just want one little thing, I would just recommend like one of these ones. These ones are the Maybelline Eye Studio shadows, which is pretty much just one thing. It's like a huge ball that has different colors, so you can definitely do like an eye look with this. The point of this is to kind of keep the makeup neutral. It's for someone who is just starting out with makeup, so you don't need to use eyeliner all the time, especially gel eyeliner or pencil eyeliner or liquid eyeliner. So but definitely a mascara. I think it's basic. Even like little girls that use mascara, I think it looks so pretty because the eyelashes look so much longer and darker and better. I would bring this one, which is super tiny. This one is by Estee Lauder, the Magna Scopic mascara, and this is just a travel size mascara. So just a small mascara I think would be better, because the big ones are like a full size mascara is like really big. So this one looks like that. This is just perfect to put in your makeup bag. This one really makes your eyelashes look really curvy, and I like that, so I would recommend this one. So that is as far as the eyes go. We are done with the face, makeup, and with the eyes. And now for the cheeks, I would just recommend a cream blush. A cream blush, you don't need a brush for this. You can just use your fingers and blend it out. So I decided to use the cream blush by MAC, and this is in Ladyblush. And it looks like that. And it's just a really nice like pinky coral color, which is a perfect everyday color as well to put on your cheeks, because it gives like a really nice blush to the cheeks, and it doesn't make it like seem like you have like tons of blush on, which it can be, you know, bad sometimes. So we are done with the face, and now the lips. So as far as the lips go, I didn't know what to choose, because I didn't know if I should choose a lipstick or a lip gloss or both. So I decided to go for both, because it really depends on the person. It really depends on whether you like to wear a neutral nude kind of lip, or if you like something a little bit with a little bit more color, a little bit more out there. I like to wear a lot of just bright and bold lipsticks. Right now I have Myth, which is crazy, but yeah, that's what I prefer. I prefer that over nudes. But I feel like for someone who's starting out with makeup, I feel like a nude, neutral, perfect lipstick, that would be amazing for that. So I picked up this one by Victoria's Secret, because these lipsticks are really small. Like, I have a MAC lipstick right here, and like, I don't know if you guys can see, you can totally just like compare the size. Like the MAC lipstick, it's so much taller, so it's not going to take up a lot of space in your makeup bag, so that's really good. And this one is in Whisper, which is a really nice neutral shimmery color, and these lipsticks are really pigmented and they're really glossy, so with this one you don't need a gloss, so you're pretty much set with this lipstick. So that is why I love this one. It looks like that. You guys can see like the sheen that it has. So this one, yeah. It's a very nice tan, nudish color. It kind of has like a peachy undertone to it, and it does have a lot of shimmer, and not shimmer, but it looks really glossy, and it's very moisturizing. So this one I feel would be perfect for anyone really. For someone who doesn't like to wear a nude lip, they can just go for a pretty pigmented gloss. And so I got this one from Aziza. This is a teeny tiny gloss. So look at it. It's super tiny. Let's compare it to the lipstick. Well, actually the lipstick is smaller than the lip gloss, so that's pretty good. But this is a tiny gloss, and this is kind of in like a berry burgundy color, and this is pretty pigmented. Blend it out, and that is the color right there. Again, it's just a really nice berry color, perfect for the fall, perfect for the winter, and it's very moisturizing. It's not that sticky, which I like, and it's a gloss, so it definitely has that sheen. So I would take both. I would take the lipstick and the lip gloss because I kind of like to have all of the essential stuff in my makeup bag, but also I like to have different things, like different products just in case. I would wear the nude lipstick by Victoria's Secret all day, like during the day, like to school or whatever, and then if I was like going out to like the movies or to a restaurant at night with my friends, I would use the lip gloss. Moisturizer and some sort of SPF I think would be amazing. So I got these two like travel like samples from Rock. This one is from Rock, and this one is from La Roche. It's in French. I don't know how to pronounce it. But this is SPF. It has SPF 50. So that is amazing because this is something, you know, you always have to wear like sun protection like all the time. So even if it's dark or if you can't even see the sun, like you always have to use it because of the UV lights. So I would definitely recommend like a little sample size like this one. And this is the daily anti-wrinkle moisturizer cream. Now that we are pretty much done with the face, like I would put all of this stuff in like a little makeup bag, but you do have to use some sort of brush to apply the eyeshadows. Getting the Eco Tools, this is a travel size I think, or like the mini, is it the mini kit or something? But it's the Eco Tools bag. It's super small. You can actually like put all of this stuff in here. Like I swear, this could be your makeup bag because it's so small and all of the stuff would totally fit here. But here you get the brushes that come with the bag. So you get the tiny kabuki brush, the small powder brush with like short handles, which are so much better because you don't want to use a typical brush with like a huge long handle. Small blending brush as well with a small concealer brush. I would not take the concealer brush just because of the fact that you can use this. And then I also have this one that came in a holiday kit, and this is the MAC 213 eyeshadow brush, and it's so, look at it, it's a little baby. So this would be perfect for applying the eyeshadow, and then this one that comes with the Eco Tools kit would be perfect for blending. This is a short handle blending brush as well. So with these two little brushes, you can totally do your eyes with this palette or whatever. I would just choose one. I would personally just take the Kabuki just because it's more like compact and it's smaller, it's denser also. It's lighter than this one, and it's really cute, you know, it's super small. So I would take this one instead of the powder brush. I would take it for like to apply my powder. But yeah, but that is pretty much it. So hopefully you guys liked this video, and let me know what your makeup essentials are, like what kind of makeup you guys like to take to school, or like your first products. And yeah, so hopefully you guys liked this one, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.